Okay, now that we've done a search on PubMed, let's try doing a search on sport discus. Here's what it looks like in the native interface. Clicking on that there. And you can see it's from EBSCO, which is the company, and it might look like some of the other databases you've used, like Academic Search Premier. Let's try that same search. Oop. Excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And leave everything else the same. And we found 60 results instead of 79 we found in PubMed. And you can see some of them might even be the same. Let's take a look at what this one does for you. You can ask it to only give you linked full text. Now let me just tell you that if you do that, you're asking it for just the things that we have full text through the EBSCO databases, and we actually pay for quite a bit more. So if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and it's due the next day, feel free to click that. But otherwise, you should just try using fine text for them, because we actually do have access to quite a few of them. You could say you only wanted academic journals, or maybe only dissertations if you're having some trouble finding things. We can say we only want academic journals. That's already in, let's see, it's in order by relevance, but you could tell it that you only wanted ones from the last 10 years, for example. Here it says from, trying to get the slider on the screen. Say you only want publication date. You only want a publication date. Oops, sorry. It's really quite easy to do that normally. Say which date you want, and let's give that a try. Search. Okay, if you have any questions, you can start a chat with a librarian. Okay, there we go. That's the publication date, and it's updating, so I want the last 10 years, for example, 12 years, for example. 31 results, also in relevant sort. You can also have it sorted in different orders. Okay, so let's see if we want to look at some of those. I'm going to add this one to the folder. This one, we already have, they have the PDF there. I'm going to add that to the folder. Add this linked full text one to the folder. And then look over here. If we go here, go to folder view, and we can see those articles that we selected. And we can email them to ourselves. So you just email it to yourself here. You can put a subject, and then it will give you the PDF as a separate attachment, which is pretty nice. Don't forget about using, I'm going to go back. Don't forget about using Zotero. Oops, there we go. And remember, we have this in physiology of injury. Sorry, physiology of exercise. And here are the 3 that I already put in that folder. Okay. And I can make a bibliography out of those. And there we go. Put that away for now. Go back. One more thing I wanted to show you about. You can also add other terms. So there's also hypertension that we can search for. Do a search. And look at that. We have an article on post-exercise oxygen consumption and hypertension, and look at who one of the authors is. So probably this would be a good one to make sure that you have in your bibliography. Let's see if the other group had that in their bibliography too. Okay, so here it is. They have a Hallowell one, but it's not the same one. So probably they should have made sure that they had this article. Let's see, sorry, this is a Williams. So of their 8 references, they didn't have the one that was written by your professor on this topic. So probably they should have done a little bit more research on this before they turned that in. Okay. Next, I'll show you how to. Let's take a quick look at the difference between a linked full text article and the PDF of an article. Here's what it looks like linked full text. You can see everything you need to see. It's just the text. And here actually it says that there is the full text of it available. Let's take a look at that other article. Folder view. The article that has the PDF that we know already. Here we go. Here now it's downloading it. Here it is just like as if it was a Xerox from the actual journal itself. Okay? There that is. And the next thing I'm going to show is how to use the reference list to find other articles.